Okay, so I got a confession to make. Uh, I did some work on the song without you guys. I just, I opened it up and it got good to me. I just opened up the set. I didn't mean to do nothing. I just opened up the session and it just got good to me. And I started going on YouTube and trying to learn about some plugins just to see if I could get an edge on what I was already doing. And I watched this shootout with several different software versions of the famed LA2A compressor. Now, the LA2A compressor is pretty much everybody's go-to since the days of Michael Jackson and probably before even. The LA2A is a wonderful compressor. It's nice on vocals. It's nice on bass. It's just nice, right? So I was using the Waves LA2A, and I just figured, let me check out some other ones because that's on almost every track. I use the LA2A all the time. So if somebody like me changes their choice of LA2A, then they change their whole situation because I use it so much, right? So I listened to uh, Waves version. I listened to IK Multimedia's T-Rex version, which is kind of crazy because I've been an endorser of IK Multimedia for like 6 years now, something crazy like that. Shout out to my man Derek Floyd. Theirs sounds really good. Like it surprised me. I ain't gonna lie, it surprised me. Then I listened to the ones from UAD. Well, Universal Audio made the LA2A, so they have kind of a head start on that. And they actually have three different versions of that. And they all sound good, but they all have different tonal characters. So I listened to each one, the same vocal. I'll send you a link to a guy's YouTube video where he put them all in sequence and listened to them all. It was pretty awesome. So when you hear them in sequence and you hear the differences between each one of them, you can really say, okay, I like that tonal characteristic. Honestly, I've never used the hardware original LA2A. I've never actually used one. I've only used software. So I'm not really comparing it to the original. I'm comparing them to each other. I'm just looking for what sounds the best to me. I don't care really, actually, how much like the original it sounds. I really just want something that sounds like I want it to sound, and I know what I want. I did some stuff, guys. I did some mixed stuff. I did a lot of mixed stuff, but I think it sounds super good. Here is the T-Rex. Okay, it says I have 9 days left, and I authorized it. I don't know what the problem is. I'll fix it and we'll figure it out. It doesn't give me any limitations while that trial period. Okay, I did that already. Okay, I'll make sure and take care of that. But this thing sounds real good. I have it on the guitar now, right? This is what the guitar sounds like. With and without. Oh wow, my bad. Doesn't sound too compressed. I'm still getting the attack from each of those notes. This might not even be the final edit of the guitar, but I like the way it's sounding through that compressor as opposed to the Waves one. And y'all know I endorse Waves. I love Waves. But on this particular front, I think T-Rex came out on top as far as the tonal character that it gave me. Again, I don't know how much like the original it is. Let's go to the vocals. Check it out. 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 Lead vocal. I put the silver UAD one on there. Ooh, come on, man. Come on, Jack.
She got me on this cliffhanger.
With or without?
Yeah. It's just like any and every sad love story that you ever heard. She got me on the edge of my seat, biting my teeth, cause I don't know what'll happen next. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said it. I got lost in the moment, yeah. Laid all my feelings out on the floor, and I don't know what'll happen.
Might as well bring them in, huh?
Oh, yeah. Hanging on for dear life.
You guys saw me treat those vocals.
What she thinking? How she gonna leave me hanging? I can feel my heart sinking. Oh yeah. When I said those three words,
stop.
She left me on this cliffhanger. It's like a cliffhanger. Ooh, baby got me out on a ledge, hanging from shreds. Any moment I can lose.
I'm a fan of the UADs and I'm a fan of the T-Rex. I think I'm gonna hang my Waves LA2A up, guys. I think I'm just gonna hang it up. As far as tonal character, it really didn't hold up to either one of these guys. So it's totally understandable on the UA front because they made the original one. But the T-Rex was very surprising. They make some really good stuff. Give them a try. They just made an organ plugin with Hammond. Partnered up with Hammond. Why not just partner up with the guys that made the original, right? IK's dope, guys. Are we going to get a lesson one of these days on how to lay vocals and vocal harmony choices? Just asking. Come on, man. I'm making a whole project. How am I going to make a whole project without doing that? Right? I'm doing it in front of your face. So you're going to naturally see me do that. I think I answered that question in the comments, but you're of course going to see me do that because I'm making my project. On this particular song, the vocals were already done, so this wasn't the one to do that on. But it is forthcoming. Okay? Forthcoming. All right, so this mix though. I'm not even supposed to be mixing right now.
She got me on this cliffhanger. Yeah, it's just like any and every sad love story
Vocal out
that you
front.
ever heard. She got me on the edge of my seat, biting my teeth, cause I don't know what'll happen next. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said it. I got lost in the moment, yeah. Laid all my feelings out on the floor, and I don't know what'll happen next. Oh, yeah. Got me hanging on for dear life. Gotta know what she thinking. How she gonna leave me hanging? I can feel my heart sinking. Oh, yeah. When I said those three words, she left me on this.
Of course.
It's like a
That's what I'm here for.
baby got me out on a ledge, hanging from shreds. Any moment I could lose it all. Yeah. Don't know how long I can hold on, and I wish that I could take it back.
I think maybe I could take the vocal down a little bit.
Maybe I shouldn't have said it. I got lost in the moment and laid all my feelings out on the floor, and I
That'll be
don't know
this one.
what'll happen next. She got me on this list. Got me hanging on for dear life. Dear life, gotta know what she thinking. How she gonna leave me hanging? I can feel my heart sinking when I said those three words. Don't you see me on this? Oh, it's like a
In the words of the great Timberland, take it to the bridge.
on the edge. Ain't as fun as they say it is. Can't make this a habit. You can have it if this is the way it is. The way it is. Hanging me hanging on for dear life. What she thinking? How she gonna leave me hanging? Heart sinking. When I said those
I changed many of the LA2As from waves to one of those two, whether it be T-Rax or UAD. And the whole mix changed. I think I'm gonna bring that down there.
Ain't as fun as they say it is. Can't make this a habit. You can have it if this is the way it is. The way it is. Hanging on for dear life. What she thinking? How she gonna leave me hanging?
Everything is staying where I need it, and the vocals are staying on top. That's because of how the compression is in this song. Yo, thanks. I wish people would put their picture on there so I know who I'm talking to, but thank you very much. Exactly what I need to do.
She got me on this cliffhanger. She got me on this cliffhanger.
Woo.
What she thinking? How she gonna leave me hanging? She got me on this cliffhanger.
Okay, there's a couple things while I'm listening to it I want to tell you guys about. Number one, I automated the pan of the guitar and the piano. So if you look here, right, you got 11 on the right and 100 on the left. So I actually moved the guitar toward the left a little bit. And if you see here, it's 66 on the right and 100 on the left. So if you look at the mixer, which I have on the other window, I'll pull that down so you guys can see it. All right. So if you look at the guitar, let's do this. There's always things happening throughout the track. Nothing is really just set it and forget it. Everything can be moved and adjusted as the song goes along to create a journey. Right, so here's my pans. Over here we have the guitar, which I believe is here. Right. So you see that it's not in the middle, but it's just a little bit to the left. And this pad is on the other side because I'm trying to balance frequencies, not necessarily instruments, but frequencies on each side. So I got that a little bit to the right. Like if I really want to get surgical with it, I could, okay. Make sure that these are the same number, but I just looked at them and listened to them. This is a little bit farther to the right than this is to the left, right? So if I just wanted to be super anal about it, I could just like do that, and then I could do something like that, and they'd be in the same perceived place. Yeah. Let's play that with the guitar. By the way, like you can hear stuff on the guitar, like where there's a buzz on one of the strings. You can hear a little flub at the beginning of one of those notes, which is probably a bad edit. But because I'm not doing that right now, I have to ignore that, and I have to listen for other stuff, because if I listen too hard to that, it's going to make me take myself off track, and then I'm going to possibly forget to do the stuff that I'm doing right now. So, part of mixing and production is controlling your mind and doing what's the most appropriate and the best thing to do at the time. Right now, I'm trying to get a balance on everything. I can always go back, fix all the problems with that guitar. If it's at the same level, it's going to be at the same place in the mix. All those choices will still be valid if I go fix what's wrong with the guitar or even play another one and put it in the same place. So right now, what I'm doing is making sure I have a balance of all the instruments, and I need to keep my mind there no matter what I hear. So I hear that stuff too. If you guys hear it, I hear it too. I'm not letting it go. I'm just not doing it right now, and I'm not letting it sidetrack me. You see how they have complete space of their own? Nobody's competing with anybody else. Part of that is my chain that I told you about outside of my Pro Tools rig and my Dangerous 2 bus. And the fact that I'm coming out of Pro Tools 16 different ways, not just 2 from a master channel. So anyway, you got that, and then the piano comes in the bridge. There's no guitar here. So the piano... Okay, hold on. Okay. I think it's a little too much verb on the piano. Yeah. Oh, you know what I'll do here? Now that I have the guitar farther to the left and the piano farther to the right, I automated the pans, so I do that. I'm gonna leave the pad in the middle at that point. So let's look at the pan left. I only have to move the left one. Yeah. Let's go into my doubler. That's cool. As you know, that's what I'm widening it with, so it makes it perceivably even wider. So I got my piano here, my guitar there, and my pad here. Leaves the middle wide open for my vocals, my lead vocal, my bass. All right, cool. So the guitar and the piano are in the same frequency range. So that's what's creating my balance on both sides. The pad is in the middle or equally on both sides. And the guitar and the piano are meant to be talking to each other. So they're supposed to be the same amount of that frequency range's information on both sides so you can hear them do this thing. You've heard the guitar a million times at this point in the song. So if anything gets drowned out, it should be the guitar, because that's already etched in your mind. It's been going on for the whole song. For something to drown that out to me at this point in the song is not a big deal. But, you know, since I'm more of a perfectionist than that, if I can make it distinguishable, I will, which I believe I did.
me on this cliffhanger. Oh, oh, oh. She got
Hear 'em
me
both.
on this cliffhanger. Hey, 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 hey. She got me on this cliffhanger. Whoa.
Pull up my Pokako.
She got me on this cliffhanger. Oh, oh, oh. She got me on this cliffhanger. She got me on this
I pulled that from the bridge. There's no hi-hat in the bridge. So.
on the edge. Ain't as fun as they say it is. Can't make this a habit. You can have it if this is the way it is. The way it is. And yeah, me hanging on for dear life. What's she thinking? How's she gonna leave me hanging? Heart sing. Said those three she got me on this cliffhanger. On the edge, ain't as fun as they say it is. Can't make this a habit. You can have it if this is the way it is. The way it is. And yeah, me hanging on for dear life. What's she thinking? How's she gonna leave me hanging?
So, this happens to me all the time. As I'm mixing, I'm gonna go back and make different production choices, add something, take something away, play something differently, because now that the balance is coming together, I'm really hearing what's there and what's missing, right? So right now, I hope nobody's too attached to this bass, because I think I'm gonna get rid of it.
Got me hanging on for dear life. Dear life, gotta know what she thinking. How she gonna leave me hanging? I can feel my heart sing when I said those three words. Don't you see me on this? Oh, it's like a life on the edge.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's not holding the foundation down like I needed to. And this is what I mean, right? So listen to the bass in the bridge and how you feel like there's a foundation and there's a warmth to it.
Life on the edge ain't as fun as they say it is. Can't make this a habit. You can have it if this is the way it is. The way it is. And yeah, me hanging on.
Yeah, that's gotta. I need that type of thing, and not necessarily held all the way through. There might be some breaks in it, but it needs to create a pocket while being a steady foundation. Because when you get to the chorus, that payoff needs to do this sonically. So I got the high frequencies and I got the extreme low frequencies, and they're steady. They hold in a rhythmic way. So they might jump off and come back on, but according to where the kick is and the snare is. But for the most part, there's always bass there, and it's not moving around too much. So right now, I feel like it's moving around too much. This right here, the energy raises a lot when the bridge comes out. When it goes from the bridge to the last chorus, last set of choruses.
They say it is. Can't make this a habit. You can have it if this is the way it is. The way it is. And yeah, me hanging on for dear life. What's she thinking? How's she gonna leave me hanging? Heart sing. Said those three she got me on this cliffhanger.
So the way I got the hi-hat to be unobtrusive, because it's doing all that stuff back there, it's real easy for it to be distracting. Right now, I feel like the bass is a little distracting, but I got the hi-hat to where I don't think it's taken away from the song. I use the Pro L2 for that. I raise this up to 19.9. The phaser that's on it, all that stuff is sending the levels up and down. So let's keep them constant.
Don't know what'll happen next. She got me on this live. Got me hanging on for dear life, dear life. Gotta know what she thinking, how she gonna leave me hanging. I can feel my heart sinking when I said those 3 words. Don't you see me on this? Oh, it's like a life on the edge. Don't know what'll happen next. She got me on this live. Got me hanging on for dear life, dear life. Gotta know what she thinking, how she gonna leave me hanging. I can feel my heart sinking when I said those 3 words. Don't you see me on this? Oh, it's like a life on the edge. Ain't as fun as they say it is. Can't make this a habit. You can have it if this is the way it is. The way it is.
I like how the bass and that warm pad are working together and in the bridge. This guy right here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. That's the only time that pad appears in the whole song. But those two things are giving it a feeling that I really wish was everywhere else, in the choruses at least. And the bass moving around the way it is not giving me that. And that's more important to me than some impressive movement in the bass. Supporting the piano nicely. Even up. Absolutely. I'm a fan of analog summing, and I'm also not a fan of Pro Tools summing. Yeah. I'm also a fan of Logic summing. I'm a fan of Studio One summing. I'm not a fan of Pro Tools summing because it's messing up my stereo image. I'm also a fan of it because it increases my headroom to a degree that I cannot reach it. Like, you can't send a digital signal strong enough to clip a dangerous tubas. You can't do it. It won't. There's just too much headroom. So I can max my channels out here all I want to, the way I couldn't if it was in the box. So there is some merit to kind of, doing some stuff outside the box. Yo, I'm so glad I redid those backgrounds from scratch for you guys because they sound so much better now. Also, I made the melody of the backgrounds stick out a little bit. So the harmonies I brought down, the melody I brought up. So you know the melody is Cliffhanger. Not, you don't confuse one of the harmony notes for the melody because it's lower. You always want your melody to stick out.
Back on the edge, ain't as fun as they say it is. Can't make this a habit, you can have it if this is the way it is, the way it is. And yeah, me hating on the dear life. What she thinking? How she gonna leave me hanging? Heart sick. Said those she got me on this cliffhanger. Got me hanging on for dear life. Gotta know what she thinking. Gotta know how she gonna leave me hanging. I can feel my heart sinking. When I said those three words, she left me on this. You know it's like a
Last thing before I go, I also did this to the snare. So compressing a snare, basically I brought down the trail of it. So what I did was, you can see what it's doing. Pop, right? Come down, yeah. So if I turn that off, haven't gotten the slate mic yet. I can't wait till I get it because I'm gonna redo some of these vocals when I do some more and redo. Hear that? Psh, right? Psh. I just brought the trail of that down. And if I want to do it more, but the attack of the signal, the beginning of every snare is coming through because I set the attack to 139.53 milliseconds, which means it doesn't pull it down until 139.53 milliseconds after the hit. So you get the beginning of the snare, but you pull down the trail. It makes it punch harder. Yeah. See? Now, it's just tamed a little bit. Yeah, there we go. The release time is this right here. Right? All right. All right, I gotta go. I got a session in like 10 minutes, but I just wanted to show y'all the stuff that I did without you guys so you wouldn't be all mad when I just came back and acted like nothing changed since the last time I did it live. Because clearly it did. I got almost a whole mix right now. Whew. All right, y'all. I'll holla at you.